So this is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. That's what we're doing, man. It is a Distinguished Authors Guild day today. We want to make sure that we get everybody involved here today because it's going to be a great show, a great award show, I should say. 1,073 authors are going to be in the same room, making sure that everything.
It's going to be a lot of authors, I guarantee you.
It won't be quite 1,073, but going to have a lot of authors.
No, but it's going to be a lot of them there.
And it's going to be a lot of.
You know what I love about it? Not
What's
only
that?
are the current nominees, do they attend, but also previous nominees, previous winners, they come out, they continue to connect, they continue to network. So it's an ongoing thing with Distinguished Authors Guild. You don't just get an award and then walk off the stage and that's it.
Right.
Lights off. It's over. This is an ongoing thing. It's a community that continues to build, and they connect with each other. They become sister friends, brother friends, and they all support each other. That's the main thing. All the authors support. They share, they buy each other books. It's just a community that's continued to grow.
And that's the thing about the Distinguished Authors Guild too, man, is that you get an opportunity to network with everybody there. Everybody. There may be authors there. There may be actors there. There may be anybody in any genre of entrepreneurship there.
Mm-hmm.
Opportunity to make sure that everyone gets a chance to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be great. Great event, but we previewing it a little bit tonight because we have a couple of authors that are going to be at the Distinguished
Beautiful
authors. Yeah, they are. Right? But they go. No, I'm joking. They are beautiful. They are beautiful authors. Okay, and the thing that we always say, and I'll say it when we get to the conversation. What's up, Farron? There's one of them too. Actually, she's doing so much.
Hey, Farron.
He's doing so much. Daryl Gregg, what's going
Daryl.
on, man? Inbox me, Daryl, so we can get you on the show, all right? Most definitely. Okay, Gina, do your thing, man.
Man, I'm telling you, listen, if you are thinking about writing a book, if it's a thought, come on out to the Distinguished Authors Guild, meet these authors. They're gonna kickboard you into getting that book finished. They're gonna give you so much inspiration, so much knowledge. You're going to go home and you're going to write that book. I'm telling you, we have a few authors that are connected with Distinguished Authors Guild. That's exactly what happened. They talked to a few of the nominees, the award winners, and you know what? They inspired them to write their books. So we're going to bring on these authors tonight so they could tell you their journey, and they're going to tell you the struggles too. We're going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. They're going to tell you those struggles they had to go through, but guess what? They didn't stop. They continued on. So our first author, you may remember her because she is an a D.A.G award-winning author, and she was in Vegas with us a couple of years ago. And yeah, a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago.
Vegas was 3 years ago.
No.
Yeah.
Vegas was 2 years ago. Last year we were at Theater 47. The year prior to that, we were in Vegas.
Okay, well, just go ahead. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna correct you if I'm right.
And I stand corrected. Let's go.
Hey Mo, I gotta say hi to my big brother. Well, let's bring on our award-winning author.
You see that look?
Y'all better stop it. Y'all better stop it. I'm gonna put on a mask when I come on here.
Okay.
But let's bring on our award-winning author. She's beautiful. They call her Mother Dove, but this is Theresa Smith. And I want to say welcome and congratulations to me, Theresa Smith-Hickman. I'm so used, you know what? I never put the Smith in there. You notice that, right? I never put that Smith in there. It's always Theresa Hickman for me, but I'm going to put the Smith in there because you have it on there. So welcome. We are so happy to have you. You look beautiful.
Thank you. It's so great to be back on here.
It's awesome to have you. You couldn't tell that this is a mother of a 18-month-old?
18 months. And Greg, yes, it was back in 2023. I remember.
As
I was pregnant.
It does not look like a mother of an 18-month-old. She's beautiful.
Thank you.
She look 18 herself.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you. Awesome. We're going to bring on our next author. She's new to Distinguished Authors Guild, but you know what? She is not new to authorship. She has 2 books that have been nominated. So you know she has to be good. 2, not just 1, but 2 books. We're going to talk about their books, you guys. We're going to let you know where to purchase their books. We're going to bring on our next guest, Charise Bennett, author Bennett. Hey, girl, hey.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hey.
How you doing?
We're good.
I'm excited.
How are you? We are excited to have you. I am now not outnumbered as 3-2 today. So when they say something out of the pocket, y'all got my back.
We got you.
Argue with men. It's my favorite thing to do.
Get on standby then, Charise. Get on standby.
We have entered the lioness den.
Well, we're going to give you guys the whole hour to talk about your journey, to talk about your books. And you know what? I tell everybody, authors do more than write books. So I want you to talk about the other things that you're doing. We're going to start with you, Mother Dove. And first, I want you, because people are like, why is she calling her Mother Dove? I want you to tell everybody why I'm calling you Mother Dove.
Yeah, of course. Well, hey, everybody. Again, I'm Theresa Smith-Hickman, also known as Mother Dove. The reason why people call me Mother Dove, it is my authorship name, my tagline, the name in which I go by. My students call me that. I'm an educator, I'm an author, a speaker, an advocate for our children, and so many other things. I have many, many hats. The reason why I chose Mother Dove as that name just for me is most people think it's because, oh, she's a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. No. That has absolutely nothing to do with it. I actually had the name long before, but because of the motherly instincts that I carry, ever since I was a little girl, people referred to me as similar to Mother Theresa because my name is Theresa. And so that motherly instinct that I carry with me every single day, that's where the mother piece came in. And then the dove piece of just simply because of what it represents. As you can see here in the background, I have doves all over my home. I love them. I love how they just represent peace and serenity and love and just, passion. So that's why I'm the dove. Okay. So,
I love it. I love it. She's a dove girl. I love butterflies. But
Yeah.
they're to me, they're in the same category. We don't know. We don't want to hear what you like.
I like Coast.
We don't want to hear what you like.
It gets under the armpits.
I like Mustang.
Oh, Lord.
You see what I mean? I warned you guys in the green room.
But ladies, again, thank you for coming to the show. But it's a pleasure to have you guys on because we really, 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 as we say with every guest that comes on from the Distinguished Authors Guild or any author that comes on, we know that it's I don't know what your books are about, but you know, you've given us a portion of yourselves when you showcase your books. And I know that can't be an easy task all the time. All right. I mean, you know, you're telling the world about you, what you're thinking, how you feeling. Okay. So I congratulate you guys on completing that task. But how difficult was that task, Charise?
So I didn't find it as hey y'all, my name is Charise Bennett. I'm the founder of the Best Me Ever movement. So I like to call myself a main character mentor or a confidence consultant, because my whole purpose is to help women to understand that your self-worth is inherent, right? It doesn't matter your job title, doesn't matter how many Facebook friends you have, doesn't matter how many followers you have. You are worthy of all things just because you exist. That's the first thing. And then we need to practice more self-love. So that's the whole purpose of the Best Me Ever movement. And so writing the books for me wasn't difficult, because I've taught other people how to write books. And so writing my own wasn't that bad. I have my bachelor's degrees in English. So I've always been a writer. I've always been like I want to say a comedy writer. So the process of writing the book wasn't as difficult. It's just finding what I wanted to say to put on paper, right? I want to put something on paper that provides transformation, not just me rambling, because I could just talk, but I want what I put on paper. Yeah, I mean, I could do that all day. I want it to not only make you laugh, but I want it to lift you up at the same time, right? So my goal as an author, as a speaker, as a humorist is to always provide that avenue for you to look at yourself and not see the worst of you, but to be able to laugh about some things and see how you can change some things about yourself, because we all have the ability. No one is better equipped to become the best ever version of you than you. My tagline. So we all have the power to change something about ourselves, to be our best ever versions of ourselves through that work.
How many books do you have, Charise?
So I want to say there are 4 journals, and then there are 3 actual books that include journals and like activities for what the book is about.
When you say journals, you put everything out though, right? Yeah,
everything's out. So
all right. Theresa, what about you? What was it difficult?
Was it difficult to write my books?
Yeah.
No, I would say, of course, it's a process, right? But the difficultness of it is, it's not that it's difficult, but you have to be consistent and you have to actually, go through the process. Some people say that writing stories is like, oh, it's a little scary. But once you put it on paper and then you start to just move and you stay consistent within that movement, it becomes easier and easier. I currently have four books, and I have several others on the way. And the reason why in which I write is simply for our children. I'm a children's book author, and I really want to inspire our young girls and boys to always believe in themselves. I'm very, very big on words of affirmation and speaking life into ourselves. And so I write stories in order for our kids to be able to do just the same. Because in this world today, so many kids, they give up on themselves. They don't know who they are. They don't know how to describe who they are. And so once you have a mission and vision, put it down. That's what I tell people. Put it down on paper. That's the first step. So difficulty, no. Can it be scary? Yeah, I'll be honest about that. But anybody can do it. They just have to go for it.
And when I do like my writing course, I remind people that there's somebody waiting on you to put your book on paper for their deliverance, right? They need what you have to say to get through something they're going through. So if you never do what you're supposed to do, they can't get to where they got to go. So
that's right.
I'm so glad you said that, because that is so true. What's the name of your books that were nominated, Charise?
My nominated book, I'll start with the Self-Love Makeover. So this book talks about 6 aspects of self that I feel like a lot of women don't address, because we're so busy doing for everybody else that we forget to put ourselves on our schedule, right? We don't carve out time to love on ourselves. And a lot of people may call me arrogant, but I'm my own biggest fan, because if I don't love me hard, who else is going to do it? I mean, besides my mama, she's number 1, but I'm number 2 for loving me. She takes top marks. And then my other it's a long title. Like I said, I'm an English major, so I have a thing about alliteration. So stay with me. So it's called Dear Baby Jesus, Weight Loss Wishes, Workout Woes, and Words of Worship to Our Wee Water Walker.
Wow.
Okay.
So part of my
That's a
journey.
challenge by itself, right?
Sorry. That was
Challenge by itself.
So part of my journey in creating the Best Me Ever movement, back, this is probably 10 years ago, I used to write these. On Facebook, I would write these prayers to baby Jesus because I was in my job that was really, really boring. And so I was always sleepy in the middle of the day. So I was like, dear baby Jesus, please keep me from falling asleep. Shake your divine faithfulness. And so I started writing those on Facebook a long time ago. And I built like a following with those books, right? And so
cool.
the very first baby Jesus book was about
I like that.
prayers. And here we are. This is the third baby Jesus book. So this one's about prayers about working out and eating right and trying to get your temple together, right? So there are funny prayers, and then there's pages to talk about your workout, pages to plan your weekly meal plan, reflection pages, and journaling pages, just so you can have some fun with a process that's hard for a lot of people, me included. So I went through 3 of these books and still ain't got to where I want to go, but that's all right. That's why I wrote them.
Ain't nothing wrong with going. So all you have to do is challenge somebody to say all that on that one page and shoot.
Right?
You batted up through this.
That's funny.
Those are definitely books that are help books. And I love the help books because I just going back to what you said earlier, once you put those words on paper, there are other people who need those books. Some people may need them to, get over something that they've gone through or to help them deal with something and with them feeling like they're by themselves. So I love the help books. What about you, Theresa? What's the name of your book?
The one in which that's been nominated is I Am A to Z. Here it is here. It's an affirmational based book in which my character Terry is taking the children on a journey of who she is from A to Z. She's using all different adjectives in the book to describe herself. And then by the end of the book, I encourage our students to learn more vocabulary words to describe who they are. So, of course, being the educator in me, I had to put a glossary in the back of the book for our students. And so that's I Am A to Z. My other book that goes along right with it, there's an activity book titled I Am A to Z. It's an activity book. I can show it to you here. And I just really want to encourage our kids to learn more words to describe who they are, as well as there are words in the book like that some people may not think is good to describe someone, but like stubborn. I am very stubborn, and I don't think it's anything wrong with being stubborn. It's what you do with that. It's how you portray who you are. It is nothing wrong with being who we are. And if I can get more and more kids to just believe that and see that and trust that I'm doing a job well done. And so that's the purpose and the reason why I wrote the book. So, yeah.
What made you, I think you may have said it before, but tell me again, why did you target children?
So I'm an educator, right? I've been teaching now for 15 years. I also have my own tutoring business. I also am a youth advisor. I work heavily inside of my church. I am always around kids. So my passion, I know that God has definitely called me to work with the youth, to inspire our youth. And so when I wrote my very first children's book, I Can Just Try, that's the one that won D.A.G back in 2023. It was during the pandemic time when so many kids were giving up on themselves and they kept saying, I can't, I don't know how to do this. And I was like, no, I have to change the narrative. I have to change their mindset. And so I wrote, I Can Just Try as a way to encourage them. And then I Am A to Z was an addition from I Can Just Try. Terry, okay, here are some words, guys, because so many kids today are just saying, I'm happy or sad or angry. No, we need some more vocabulary words, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I was like, let me give them the words. Let me provide more words, both ones in which our world say may not be the best, but then also those in which we can highlight really and make sure that our kids are knowing who they are. So that's why, yeah.
Okay.
You know what?
Is this a book that the children can read on their own, or would they need an adult to help them get through it?
It's a little bit of both, right? So it depends on the age in which the kids are reading. the reading level right now is about first grade, right? So I have like words like questful, resilient. I have words like outspoken, things like that. So as they're building their vocabulary, first and second grade can pretty much read and figure out the words on their own. But I really do encourage parents to get it for the younger ages as well, because we have to start to pour those words into our children. We have to start giving them the words. I speak with my little baby Asher, who was 18 months, as we said, all the time, just trying to give him more and more words. The more exposure they get, the more it will start to really resonate into them. So that's
absolutely
afforded. I mean, first and second grade, and maybe some third, they definitely can read it on their own, but I do not discourage younger families to get it as well.
Okay.
Hey, so look, check this out. One thing that I love about all of the authors that have been on here, and I'm quite sure the future ones as well, they're always happy. They're always happy and can always explain thoroughly about their craft, their books, and I love the fact that and they're all smiles all the time. I haven't seen, even when they're talking about, well, yeah, my book is about I killed somebody and I got off of, they still smiling. All right, they're still smiling because they're happy to say, hey, the book is out. I didn't get caught, but the book is out, so it's a good thing, all right.
Now you will get caught because you on paper, so
right.
But Theresa, I wanted to ask you, and Theresa, you can answer this as well if you like. You have 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Do you ever find yourself challenging yourself to do better each time, or are you satisfied with the style that you have, or do you ever try to tweak it?
No. Yeah. Go ahead, Shreek.
Okay.
You can
do it at the same time. I'm quite sure you guys have the same words. Go ahead.
I always want to be better. I feel like learning and education is a lifelong journey, right? I never want to be complacent about anything. I never want to be content in mediocrity. So even the books that I've already done, the journals I finished, I'm like, I should revise these to make them match what I currently do now. But I haven't got to it yet because I'm too busy writing something else. So what's always a push for me is like my next book, I want it to be more of a autobiographical story, because why the Best Me Ever movement came to be, and why the coaching work that I do now that I'm trying to do is like, that's a story to be told that I think needs to get out there. I'm also a PhD student, so I ain't had time to write that yet because I got papers due. But it's on the background to be done, because the Best Me Ever movement was born out of me reaching a place in my life where I felt like, okay, I'm doing everything right? I got the degrees. I'm doing all these things. I haven't met these metrics that society said I had to meet, right? I'm not married. I don't have kids. And I can remember a cousin when I was younger saying something to me like, well, you don't want to be 30-something and single without kids. And so I felt like, man, did I mess up already because I didn't meet these things?
Right.
I had to recognize that. I had to come to the point of understanding like that timeline was not for me. Like I had to build my own self-awareness to realize like, I never wanted that. Whoever said I wanted to be married and have kids? I'm having a really good time just being me and loving on myself. And so, so many other women that I've encountered in talking about these things, whether they're married with kids or not, struggle with their own concept of self-worth, struggle with their own concept of self-love. And so in telling my story, it'll be funny too, because life is funny. That's something I want to do next. I haven't got there yet because I'm too busy with other stuff, but that's definitely future forecasting for me.
And you mentioned Charise too. I'm sorry, Theresa, I'm gonna let you answer, but you mentioned Charise, how you might sound arrogant, or some people say you might sound arrogant, but how can you be arrogant about your accomplishments? Okay, this is what you've done and you want to speak about it. That's not arrogance, okay? That's confidence. Okay, so I applaud you.
How many people, especially women, I go to women's conferences and I'm saying, I have a shirt on that says I'm my biggest fan. How many women say to me like, I can't talk about myself like that. I don't believe that about myself, or how do I get to that place?
Why not?
Because I've been taught that you don't speak well of yourself, or that your accomplishments are only important when you do stuff for other people. Like you can call everybody else wonderful. You can say everybody else is doing a great job. You can never say that about yourself. And that's a lot of conditioning that a lot of women have. You'd be surprised that are successful, have businesses, have families, and all these amazing things, and they're still struggling with the concept of self-worth and self-love. So that's what I'm here to do, to like girl, yes, you are amazing. You have another.
I'm pretty damn successful.
Stuff. But anyway, it ain't nobody's business what they think about you, babe. You keep on pushing.
You say that, but you'd be surprised at the messaging a lot that we receive as young women throughout life about what we should do and what we can't have. Even now, the conversations about single childless cat ladies that's happening after the last election, which I don't want to get into, or even
meow. So what?
Conversations that are happening. There are a lot of people who believe differently. Like y'all seem to be very enlightened and awake men, and I love that. But y'all brothers, everybody don't feel the way y'all do. A lot of people are still
you're right. You're right. They don't. Okay. And shame on those guys. Okay. Because number one, we're supposed to uplift everybody, period. Okay. But we can't be uplifting to anyone if we aren't uplifting ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, to hell with them. To hell with them.
But that leads me into another question for Charise, because I heard you say at least the two of the books are targeted towards women. Do you have any targeted towards men, or any thoughts of writing?
How can she target towards men?
Because she can talk about how men can better address themselves with women, or
I would never dive into that.
Identify some things,
because I'm just gonna cuss y'all out and move on. But no, I do have self-love books that do not focus on the makeup aspect, right? There's a version that's not about the makeover, because in this book I talk about how you clean your face. That's the first thing you do, right? That's understanding your self-worth. Then I talk about the primer. That's the next thing you do. That's self-awareness. So I compare those 6 aspects of self to a makeup application process. I also have a different version of the book that does not talk about makeup that I use for workshops that have both men and women and gender neutral persons in those workshops. So there's a version of this book that is not women focused. However, most of my work is for women, because I know what we've been through, because I'm a girl. I'm a girl.
She's exercising today, boy. You see her? She exercising today, grabbing the books from this side.
But I don't understand why Greg is saying, how can you write a book that focuses on men or targets men? Because we know what we want from a man.
Let me tell you why I said that. Because she's a woman, number one, okay? She can only give her opinion of what a man should do. That's her opinion, okay? But you can't tell a man what to do.
And I wouldn't try, because
and a man can't tell a woman what to do. I could never venture off into saying, hey, well, you need to do this in order to please a man. Okay, no, that's my opinion about how to please me. I can't speak for all men.
Them is fighting.
So that's why I said that.
I'm like, what? So yeah.
Gina trying to start something. She just threw a look.
I saw the look. I don't understand why. Write a book about it. Gina.
All right, Mo.
Then all we needed was some gasoline. The whole page would have blew up.
I'll tell y'all, Theresa's my soror. Did y'all know that?
Say that again.
I ain't telling Theresa, you my soror. Like that's my.
Yeah. We both swords. I just wanted to add on to this beautiful conversation that we having about self-love and making sure that we're uplifting ourselves. But don't forget these kids. And that's where I come in, because I think it starts when they're younger. I think that, if we wait too late when they become adults to start to really empower them to speak life into themselves and making sure that they know who they are and being confident and competent about who they are. If we start that when they're young, we will have a better future. We will have adults who can go out into the community and be bold and say, yes, I am that girl, or I am that man. And so that's really like what inspires me, because I cannot stand when children tell me they cannot do something, or they are not this or not that. That just, it like rings my ears. And so that's why I wrote my books, because I'm like, we got to change this narrative. And I think that we as adults, we have to start to really be that living example for our children, because they are our future. Yes, we are doing what we have to do right now. We're all 5 successful Black men and women on this call, but if we don't really inspire them and really be living examples for them, what the world, oh my goodness, what will we have in our future? So let's not forget them, okay?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It starts with them.
Especially with all this craziness going on right now, if you think about all this little political crap going on, they're trying to erase it. So we really need more of the books like what you have, which show them exactly what they are.
Yes. And check out this one. I don't know. I haven't told any. Well, I've put it on my social media, but this one is my newly released one, The ABCs of Black History. It's me typically just highlighting African Americans who have made an impact in our community over the course of the years. As you all know, they are taking Black history out of our schools, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to change that too. So I started with this book. There's other series of books that are coming too, but this is the ABC of Black history, where I'm just pretty much highlighting from A to Z African Americans who have made an impact. And I want to quickly show you, this is one of my favorite pictures. Can y'all see who that is?
My little brother.
That's Missy Elliott.
Missy
like
Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
That's what
I want her to turn to Z. I want to know what Z is.
Okay.
You're gonna say the same thing. The hell is in Z?
Here he is.
I really want to know this.
James Vanderzee, he's a photographer. Pictures of Black families and communities. His photos help tell their stories.
Yeah.
Hey, who's in G? Who's in G?
I'm not about to get a whole book. You gonna have to get one.
There you go. There you go.
I was
purchase the book.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I was trying to see if my name was.
Sit on your hand.
See if your name in that, Greg.
Yeah.
I just cut it off like that. I was going to say, dang, that's high.
Buy the book and go to G.
Yes, buy the book and go to G.
Absolutely.
Doing too much right now.
Everybody go buy the book so that y'all can see if y'all name is in those letters. For real, most definitely. So, ladies, you guys are now nominees for the Distinguished Author Guild Award. Some of us again, okay, some of us first time, all right. Charise, how does that feel for you to be nominated for? Have you ever won an award for your book?
For my books, no. For other things, of course, I'm amazing. Okay. But no, this is exciting to actually see.
Hold on, let me bring her back over here by me. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I said not for any of my books, but for other things, of course, because I am amazing. And I'm humble at the same time. But no, this is exciting because to see my work in print, I'm amazingly humble. I have a shirt that says so. But to see the work that I put
she had to put it on a shirt to remind herself.
Yeah, I have a shirt. It says it. It's on the shirt.
I got a shirt to prove it.
You go to the bathroom. All right, hold on for a minute. Go there, you open up the shirt like Superwoman.
So I've
are we gonna get to the point?
Yeah, I'm here. Now I got to go on a tangent again. No, I'm serious. No, so I've gotten feedback on the book from people who've read it, and of course in workshops where I present it and people purchase it and it's part of the workshop. And so I've gotten feedback in that way, but to have it be recognized by an organization for the value that I know it has, because I know that I have value in everything that I do and everything I do has value. It's an amazing thing to even be considered. So I'm excited about the opportunity, and I can't wait to bring it home and put it on the shelf for my other stuff.
We can't wait to see you. We cannot wait to see you. Two-timer. What's up, man? How do you feel?
I'm feeling good. I feel just at awe, like, wow, I have an opportunity to receive this award again. I'm really hoping that I can bring the trophy home too and put it on my shelf. I have won other awards for I Can Just Try, one being the International Impact Award. I've also won an award for Author of All Authors for the cover of my book, but never for I Am A to Z. And so it's exciting to see now my second book like really making its way into the fold as well as an award-winning book. So I'm hoping, just like Charise, that I can come home and just place that bad boy right there.
I would like for Theresa to share her experience from 2023 with the Distinguished Authors Guild in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was such a great time. Both my husband and I traveled all the way to Las Vegas. I was pretty big as far as when I in my pregnancy. But to be able to go all the way out there to network with other authors. It was such a great time to have an interview, things like that. It was a good experience, and I'm so happy that I had an opportunity to come back and let's do it all again. But again, I'm also happy it's back in Chicago. To be honest, I am happy about that. Because now I can get more people to come out with me.
Yeah, that's even more exciting when you have your cheering squad in the audience and you get on stage and you hear all of these applauses. It is wonderful. It is really wonderful. It's such a wonderful night, and we have such a good time, and everybody is just so full of joy. I love that. I love that about the room.
Yeah,
Charise, what about you? What are your expectations?
Well, anytime I can get dressed up, I'm there. Don't give me no reason to get cute because material. But I'm looking forward to actually meeting these people I've been following on Facebook for the last month and a half in person. Like I said, Theresa is the only person I actually knew. I didn't even know she was a part of this until Shayna. Shayna invited me to. But to meet all the people I've been following online for the past month in person, and to just have an opportunity to be in a room with all these authors who have a story to tell, who have done the hard work of getting the book published, right? Who have went through the sleepless nights or whatever it took for them to make it, to get it on paper and out to people. Just to be in that atmosphere, I'm really excited about that. And I finally got to meet you, meet you online. So much so. I'm excited.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I mean, we spend a lot of time together in chat rooms and on social media, and then we spend a lot of time on podcasts and interviews, and then we actually get to see each other in person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's so wonderful.
Oh.
And
everyone on the panel contribute in some way to the success of D.A.G. We have you guys who are promoting each other, sharing each other posts. We have Greg who does the production, put together the framework, when he gets the finished product, it's wonderful.
We can move on from me.
We have Mo who does all the videos and the presentations. A lot of people don't even know Mo. He in the background and people don't know what he does, but his work is just as important as the next person. So I appreciate all of you.
And then there's Gina, since she's doing all of this, okay? Who put it all together in the first place, okay?
Right.
She still does not understand the magnitude of what she's done, okay? But I got 5 minutes on stage this year, so she's gonna know. She's gonna know. I guess
I'm gonna have my hook too.
That's all right. I'm not gonna tell jokes. I'm gonna be intentional. Charise, I wanted to ask you though. I've heard this before, and with other authors that have come on, Natalie's come on, and a couple of other people have mentioned some other people. You said that you teach people how to write a book. How do you teach someone to write a book if they already know how to write? Period.
So the book writing process, it's like I outlined 7 steps, because there are some people, believe it or not, who have a book up here and don't know how to get it here, right? And so talking about how you set aside time, how you create the space to be creative, how you allow yourself the freedom to just ramble, right? Sometimes you just write things down and just free associate, just to let it happen. And so getting people to understand that what you have in you needs to come out, and to stop holding on to it, because if you never start it, you're never going to finish it. So just that process of whether you're writing fiction or nonfiction, the story that you need to get out of you, if you never start the process, it'll never get out. And so just talking about how you set aside that time, how you create the space to write, how you go ahead and just free associate. And then I show you how to put it in Kindle Direct Publishing. How do you figure out what size, your dimensions? How do you create the page layout, that process, what that looks like, and how you use Fiverr if you need to create some cartoons, if you need somebody to do some artwork for you, like the resources that you have to make these things happen, because there's so many resources that are available to you that cost you little to nothing, that people don't know about because they're not a part of this. They're not authors, right? They're not a part of this ecosystem. So just introducing those people to that and how to make it happen.
Okay. So Theresa, you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. All right. I'm speaking into existence, all right? But now with those books, you, as you create these books, And I actually, and I'm looking good while I'm doing this. Okay, I actually lost my thoughts, so we're going to continue the show.
Man, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat waiting
for that question.
Waiting for that question. Yes.
I had it, but Charise kept talking, so I couldn't stop her.
Blame it on Charise.
Yeah.
It's her awesomeness.
But no, it was something about the 4 books. She got 4 books. How do you once they come out back to back, and if so, how do you market each one so that you can get the maximum audience for it?
That's part of the reason I'm here, because I struggle with marketing. I struggle with self-promotion, even though I am so great. I struggle to promote myself because there's so many things that I'm doing. And I'm like, I don't never know where to focus all of my attention. So marketing falls apart, and they're not literally back to back to back. They've taken some time in between to come out. But the marketing aspect is where I need the most assistance, where I'm always like, okay, how do I do this? I'll post about this one day, and I'm doing something else the next day. And so part of me being a part of this D.A.G guild is to learn about how to go about promoting myself better, my works better. Like, I'll promote me, but promoting what I do and marketing that.
And I think the key this year with the Distinguished Authors Guild is making sure that supporting everyone as they try to put their books out there. Okay. And Theresa, actually, the question was for you. Charise took over, but the question was for you.
What's your question about the?
You got 4 books coming out. Are they coming out in succession, one after the other? And if so, how do you market so you get the maximum audience?
Typically,
thank you, Charise, for the answer though.
Typically, my books have been coming out a year, and then there's a break, a 1-year gap, and then another year, so on and so forth. The marketing piece, I would have to agree with Charise, has been a challenge, and not because I don't do it, but simply because of the many hats in which I have to promote. So I have Mother Dove's Academy, which is my tutoring business. I have Mother Dove Collection, which is my branding business. I'm the executive director of Literary Legacies, which is authorship business for me to get children to become authors. So me alongside others, because it's not my business, I'm just on the board. But Literary Legacies helps our children to become authors. So I'm working along with that. I'm an educator, a wife, a teacher. Anywho, all these things makes it challenging for the marketing piece to really get to the point where I want it to be. But what I'm doing right now, I've been taking classes. I have been reaching out to different social media type of, experts, consultants, and things like that, so that I can learn the cadence. And I'm beginning to really figure it out. That's the one key thing. You have to be consistent when you're marketing yourself. You have to really get yourself out there into the public so that they know and expect when you're going to post, right? And so that's where I'm learning, as I'm beginning to take classes, how to get that cadence to the point where it's consistent and people know, oh, she may not post every day, but I do know when she's gonna post. And making sure that is available. For instance, Mother Dove's Academy, I have a newsletter. It goes out once a month. At the top of the month, all of my listserv, they know at the top of the month, you're going to get a newsletter with different activities and ways in which you can support our kids. So that's how I'm doing it right now. But I'm hoping that I can really grow and really get out there. As I said before, I like to speak and educate parents and teachers. So I'm hoping that eventually, as I grow in the field of marketing, I can then really get more speaking events. I want to really educate our parents and our teachers about how to build self-confidence and encourage our children. So,
and the thing we need to get out there is that we need to, with you guys as you market, and I'm not saying that you do, but we need to get out of that box of people who know us and get to the people that don't know us. All right.
And tax on my mama. I need everybody else to spend money.
Exactly. I mean, Charise, I know you guys do that, but it has to be done more vigorously.
Do you have any recommendations for us, Greg?
Absolutely. Man, look, tell them don't get me started, Mo. Better tell them don't get me started. But you're going to get all of that at the Distinguished Authors Guild, okay? Because you're going to be able to be amongst your peers, okay? I'm the king of marketing, seriously, okay? But you're going to be amongst your peers, and your peers are going to be able to, Rachel Gary's going to be there, Natalie's going to be there. These are some powerhouses to me that know exactly how to get it out there, get it to a different level, all right? Because again, that box is just, it's limiting, all right? And you gotta look. There's a bunch of groups on here. I'll give you one tip. There's a bunch of groups that are on social media. Look on Facebook and put in authors, and you see a list of author groups that come up. Subscribe to all of them, okay? Let them know what's up. Tell them who you are. These are all across the country. Some of them even out of the country. Subscribe to them, all right? Just follow them and let them know who you are, all right? And tell them.
But that's the whole premise of Distinguished Authors Guild, which is why you talk to people when they'll say, "Man, I see D.A.G everywhere," and sometimes people ask, "What does D.A.G stand for?" Because we use the acronym a lot. But we have the ambassadors who have been promoting D.A.G since January of this year. They started in January, and so the algorithms are pushing up everything that we put out with D.A.G. All of you guys, posts that you make, we have just the 35 nominees that we tag. That's gonna get your promotions, your marketing into their pages and their social media pages and their all of their places so that now you're talking about 35 new audiences of how many people? Thousands
of all of their
thousands.
people.
Exactly. So now you have a whole new audience that you are marketing to because we're all sharing, we're all tagging each other, we're all putting out each other things. And that's what we build on. We're going to help each other to get out there. We're going to put you in different spaces. We're going to give you new podcasts to get on and talk about your books. Those are going to push out more information about you. We're going to make sure that you are in the center of everything but the one thing, and Greg says this all the time, we are doing all of this legwork. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? You cannot just sit there and let it sizzle out. Yes. We have so many authors and nominees, not just winners, but nominees as well, that have taken that reign and ran with it. And now they're up there doing so much because somebody saw them and pulled them in. Hey, come onto my magazine and help me write a magazine.
Book signings.
Hey, come on to my anthology and we want you to be a part of that. Hey, I got a radio station. I want you to be a part of it. All of these things are happening because the algorithms are pushing you guys up to different places. So that's the key to marketing, is the algorithms. And that's why we talk about posting every day, even if it's once a day. You should take time out of your day. Yep. It's going to take about 10 minutes, maybe, if that, just to put out a post. And guess what? As you do it more and more often, more and more people will see it. And as more and more people, do you know that I did a post 2 weeks ago and it had 21,000 views. 21,000 views. I had people sharing my posts in other posts, in other pages. Yeah. It's all about the algorithms. And so it is important that you take the time out and market yourself daily. So that it will grow and grow. It's the consistency. And when you feel like I don't want to do it today, it's going to slow it down. It's going to keep slowing it down. And then you got to build it back up. Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I do not like. I do not like having to go back and build back up, okay? We have to stay consistent, which is why even with the DopelivenTV, if we are going to miss a day, we got thousands of shows and we can replace that with. So we're still going on every day. We're still going on
every day. And so people look for that. That's just like if you go to a restaurant that says they open at 10 a.m. and you get there at 10:15 and they're not open. You're probably not going to go back to that restaurant again because they're not consistent.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with you. If people don't see you daily, they're not going to hit, they're not going to even click on your post because all of a sudden you just pop up and you got to post. You got to make yourself known.
Know your audience as well. Know who you're know who you're talking to. Know with your type of book, the information that you're giving, know your audience. If you don't know your audience, you're going to push your book out to a bunch of people who really don't give a damn about what you're talking about, okay? And they're not going to share it. They're not going to engage in that, all right? So make sure.
I'm telling you.
You know what? The DAG, you're going to have, look, make that come on time. That's what I'm asking everybody to do. Come on time, okay? Because the red carpet and the VIP and all of that, the networking stuff, it starts as soon as you walk through the door, okay? As soon as you walk through the door, it starts, all right? Some people may be arrogant. And they
don't even listen to him, Charise.
they may not want to hear what other people have to say, but I'm telling you, I've been in this television game for over 30 years, and I'm still listening. I'm still learning. All right. So and I'm gonna be like Charise, and I'm still very successful at what I do. Seriously, okay. I can sleep and make money. All right, but it's not about the money. It's about putting out a great product that people will love to see and will continue to see other things that I'm putting out. All right. Period.
But you know what? Theresa it's been 2 years for Theresa, and people in D.A.G still knew who she was when she submitted her book, when she became a nominee. They still knew who she was.
That's because I'm Mother Dove.
That's because you're Mother Dove. But we're not going to let you fall to the wayside. We're not going to. I just had an author, and she's not even a nominee. She won in 2022. Somebody reached out to me and asked me to get in touch with her to buy a book. She couldn't even, she was like, wow, I haven't spoken to you in 4 years. Well, guess what? I'm still promoting your book. D.A.G is still promoting you and your books. And you're getting book sales, and you're not even, visible with D.A.G anymore. But people remember because we consistently put it out there. We consistently put the authors out there. We never stop.
And you roll with that. You make sure you roll anything, because Gina mentioned the algorithms. Algorithms are very important, okay? But if somebody's pinging you or mentioning you or talking about you, roll with that. Make sure you turn that 15 seconds into 15 hours or 15 days or 15 months. You got to roll with it. You got to keep it going, okay? That's where the consistency comes in. That's where you got to keep your name out there. You got to keep it going, okay? With when the pandemic hit, we had I was doing the Dope Living, trying to do like a Netflix thing, all right? And I had the clothing line. Didn't do too much, but sold almost $80,000 worth of clothes and didn't even try to do too much, okay? Why? Because we were already out there. They already knew who we were. They knew we were doing some other things, okay? So they're looking to see the next thing that we do. They're looking to see the next book that you put out. They're looking to see it, okay? So Charise is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing when you come up there and you see the regalia, the pomp and circumstance, so to speak, of the Distinguished Authors Guild. I'm gonna be in jeans and gym shoes, but everybody else gonna be in every. I mean, it's gonna be.
He has to put everything together. So I don't care what he wears.
Yeah, I'm running
Just
around.
get it done. Get her done.
I'm running around. But no, it's been great. I know we talked a little bit about the marketing and this and that, but it's been great having you guys on there, telling about your books, telling about your process. All right, Charise and Theresa, give you a moment right now to just tell people how they can reach you, how they can get your books.
Theresa, go ahead.
You go ahead.
Well, I'll go first. So as you can see my name right here, my @ is Best Me Ever Movement. That's across all the socials. So you can find me all the way in these internet streets at Best Me Ever Movement. My email is charise@bmemovement.com. My website is www.bmemovement.com. You can find both of my books on Amazon. You can search by my name, Charise Bennett. If you feel like typing in all the title, it'll come up too. But use both to find both of these on Amazon, and they're on my website as well. And yeah, I'm excited about the opportunity. Thank you so much for this time this evening that I spent with you guys, getting to know you. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
I love your energy. I love your energy, Charise.
I do too. I love it too.
Theresa, what about you?
Yes, again, I am Theresa Smith-Hickman, also known as Mother Dove. You can find me on any social media platform at Mother Dove's Academy. Again, that's Mother Dove's Academy on any social media platform, YouTube as well. Or you can just look me up by my name, Theresa A. Smith-Hickman, and you will find me there as well. You can purchase my book if you desire. Please do. They are all available on Amazon as well as on my website, which is motherdoveskids.com. Again, that's motherdoves with an S.com. So please, 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 if you're looking to get a speaker, reach out to me too. I'm ready to inspire our girls and our boys, our teachers and our parents. And here's my book, I Am A to Z.
Yeah, man.
That's how you market. You make sure when you get on social media, you let them know I am a speaker for hire.
That's right. Let them know. Farron said D.A.G still promotes even after the award show. It's a movement. Congratulations, ladies. Mo, what you got, man? We got to get out of here.
Yes.
And it's very important to see educators and educated folk get on here and do their thing. You know, the biggest thing about what you both do is that you're first letting you know you got to be the blessing in order for somebody to receive that blessing.
Yes.
And I always say that every time I say, especially educators that are actually doing it. Now, I love what you guys are doing. I really do.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Gina, take your time.
I want to congratulate you ladies. You are doing a wonderful job. Charise, I can't wait to meet you November 7th in person in your beautiful dress. I know you're going to look
so much better in person. You just
you're beautiful now.
I know, right?
She is. Theresa, I can't wait to see you again. I know you're going to bring your husband and the whole family.
Sure.
It's always a joy to hear from you. And man, I'm telling you, I am so excited about November 7th. You guys come out, meet these authors in person. They'll have their books ready and available for you to purchase. You don't even have to wait until November 7th. The handles are up there. Go ahead and order your books. Man, I'm telling you, get your tickets. Get your tickets now. Go to Eventbrite-keyword Distinguished Authors Guild. Get your tickets. Come out and support these authors, man. They are doing their thing. You don't know the journey. You're hearing some of it tonight, but it's going to take more than an hour for them to even tell you. We didn't even get into the hurdles and all of the things that they had to go through to get to the end result. Come out and support them. Come out November 7th. We'll be at Theater 47 in Park Forest, Illinois. Eventbrite. And don't forget, we do give scholarships. So we are giving back. We want to make sure that we get some more of these authors out here. They're out there, young freshmen, college students in the writing field, trying to get out here, get books out here. We want to continue to support them and get more authors out here so that they can be out here and they'll be on the show too.
Absolutely. Make sure you get there on time. Again, it's not just the award show, it's an experience. Okay, it's a movement. It gets bigger and bigger every year, so make sure that you come on time so that you can get all of this food, all of this nuggets, all of this love. Okay, and it's going to be great. I do have one question though. Why is the time of day with the slowest traffic called rush hour?
Because everybody that is the issue.
I just thought I'd throw that in. All right. But anyway, don't let rush hour hit you, okay? Because Gina moved it to a Friday, so don't let rush hour hit you. Do not let rush hour hit you. Okay?
We'll be there.
It's going to be great, okay? And again, ladies, first of all, congratulations for being nominees of the award. And second, I can't wait to see you both, okay? Let's take pictures. I never take pictures with this time. I want pictures with everybody.
Okay.
I do. Is that it, Jenna? Who's going tomorrow?
That's it. Oh, we have, of course, we have more authors tomorrow. I believe tomorrow's the last day we'll have the Distinguished Authors Guild authors on. But we'll have a panel full tomorrow. We have LaTanya Woodson, Black Diamond. We have your favorite author, Tony Bunyan. Fire Marshal. Oh, I can't wait for her to get on because you guys,
Why she call herself Fire Marshal?
Fire.
Yeah,
I guess you can find out tomorrow, Greg.
That book is fire.
That's my first question for tomorrow.
That book is hot.
Is it smut?
Yeah.
I'm with Charise. I'm there for the smut, y'all. I'm there for it. Okay?
Yes.
All they gotta say.
I'll let her talk about that tomorrow. We also have Shanta Conyers, and you know, I love her, Don Gregory. You know, we really, you know, she is so awesome. I hope she's able to show up. I know, you know, she's still in the military. She was in the military when she won in 2020. So she's like a 12-hour, 15-hour time difference.
Wow.
It's probably like 3 a.m. where she's at right now. Mm-hmm. So she's going to try to make it. I told her it's okay if she can't. She's fighting for our country. So, you know, just keep her and all the nominees and authors in your prayers.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. That's all we got. Okay. Thank you, ladies, again for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
And congratulations again, ladies.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you.
It has been a great moment, as always, with the Distinguished Author Guild nominees. All right. This is Dope Living TV Live, and we will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Have a great one.